Welcome to the hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab where author Keith Childs and friends, where business and fashion meets entertainment. Each and every Thursday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome. Come on. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Where business and fashion meet entertainment. Welcome to the lab. The hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab with author Keith Childs and friends. Come on. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. You are tuned in to the hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab with author Keith Childs and friends. Welcome to the lab. Where business and fashion meet entertainment. Welcome to the lab. The hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. You are tuned in to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Come on. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. I'm your host, author Keith Childs. Coming up today, guys, we got a really power-packed show, guys. Coming up today on today's show, we got my girl Jenny Jones with the latest entertainment news with her 60 seconds in Hollywood. And joining me in Lit in the Lab and in the hot seat, one of my good friends, man, I can't wait you all meet her. Kesha Lee Dawson will be blessing us today, guys, in the hot seat with telling everybody about the wonderful stream opportunity that we're a part of. But right now, guys, it's time for my 3 points of purpose. The 3 points of purpose, guys, let me just tell you, it's a time when I just take the ideas that share my insight to provide you with 3 points that will help you navigate through various areas throughout today's life. 3 points of purpose is brought to you by Easy Pray, the trilogy by yours truly, guys, author Keith Childs. Coming this spring. For more information, please follow me on social media at author Keith Childs. Guys, now it's time for my 3 points of purpose. What I love is one of my favorite parts of what I do here, guys, is just really just to take some information and try to share some of my insight that I've learned throughout my life and pass it on with a little knowledge. What I want to talk about today, I always talk about when we get into this 3 points of purpose, is getting your dropping nuggets, getting your notepads, your pen, your paper, all that stuff together. So I want to just share some of my insight that I've learned to you all. 3 points of purpose. The first thing, guys, I want to talk about is knowing your worth. Now, what I mean by knowing your worth. Knowing your worth is, it works in, this saying it in itself speaks volumes. But let's just go back, because we're having a business segment today. Let's just talk about knowing your worth. If you're at a job, I don't care if you make 10,000, 30,000, 70,000, 100,000, 200,000, whatever you sign up to make on your job. When you sign up for that job, guys, that's basically what you're saying that you're worth. You know, that can be kind of harsh, but it's not. It's real. I want to bring a point to that. When I speak about just knowing your worth piece, guys, it's understanding that all of us, a lot of us, put it this way, a lot of us have jobs that we on, and we all feel like we should be making a little more money, right? I'm sorry about that. And we all feel like we should be making a little more money than what we make, right? So with that being said, guys, I just always go to this knowing your worth piece, and it just comes back to, once you find a job and you get into it and you get into the rhythm and then you get there for a minute and you say, hey, I know I'm worth more than this. You have to then take the initiative to go out, find yourself Find your passion, work into your passion, and understand what you're worth. Don't let anyone tell you at a job that, hey, I pay you $50,000 a year or $80,000 a year. So basically, that's what you're saying you're worth. And 9 times out of 10, we all worth more than what we're working at. I know you would agree with that, right? So that's one of the things that I always like to live by myself, is just basically that whole piece of just knowing your worth, right? Also, part two of this, what I want to talk about is just, if you're not working, I've read this before and I'm going to elaborate on this. If you're not working on building your dreams, you're probably working on building someone else's dreams. Let me say that again. If you're not working toward building your dreams, 9 times out of 10, you're working on building somebody else's dreams, someone else's dreams. Why that is so prevalent. I kind of use this analogy. Hopefully I can navigate through this so you can get a better understanding. When we're born, follow me on this. When you're born, right? I like to use this analogy. I paint this picture. God give each of us a plot of land, right? God give each of us a plot of land. I use that plot of land as your opportunity. So in that plot of land, God also give each of us a bag of seeds to sow. A bag of seeds to sow. That's our passion, our talent. Every person has the same opportunity to take that bag of seeds, sow it, turn that dirt, work it, water it, until you start seeing your hard work harvest fruit, right? We all have that same opportunity to do that. Now, the problem is a lot of us get that bag, get that plot of land, get that bag of seeds, plot them, put those seeds down, water it, and don't see no fruit. And the first thing we do is start looking to the left and to the right at other people's gardens that's actually producing tons of fruit and look fruitful. So what we do is we start doubting our own land, our own dream, and we jump ship. Thus, we go get a job over at the big building, where you work at now, government, Microsoft, wherever, because they have harvest plenty fruit over there, and we go over there, and then we get a job with them, and then we get upset when we see all this fruit that they harvesting, but they only give us 1 or 2 fruit for all the work we do. That's back to knowing your worth. So my whole analogy in this, guys, is we all get the same opportunity to do the same thing. We get the same 24 hours a day. How you work in your own field, how you work at your own goal determines your outcome. So don't look at someone else field and feel like, wow, they got all this fruit over here, I'm gonna go over here, and then you leave yours. The key is, if you can balance, because we all have bills and stuff work differently. If you can balance to work over here in your own field and do a little bit over here to harvest some fruit until you get your fruit start harvesting, that's perfect. And that's one of the main things that I want to just drive home, guys. Never give up on your harvest. Never give up. God gave you the same talent. God gave all of us the same opportunity to plow the land and the same bag of seeds, a talent. Now, how we nurture it and how we produce it falls on us. And that comes with the hard work. That comes with the dedication. That comes with staying the course. And a lot of us don't do that. So that's why we have this reoccurring problem where we get out and we're ready to jump to somebody else's job, and then we want to, that's back to knowing your worth. Okay? So you have the same opportunity. You have the same opportunity, and just absolutely keep running at it. That's one of the biggest things I can tell you in this, guy. If you got anything from this, don't give up on your dreams. And the last point of the 3 points of purpose, guys, is please do not let fear stop you from growing. And that's one of the biggest things that I can absolutely let you know, guys, is when you get into an opportunity and we see opportunities before us, a lot of us crumble or stop our dreams because we're fearful. If it was a saying somewhat, I forgot who said it, but I love the quote, that so many great ideas, the best ideas are probably, the best ideas are in the graveyard. And the reason they say that, because so many people die going off without ever getting a chance to explore their ideas and their talent because they was fearful. They get trapped in a job. They're scared to take that the leap of faith. They know that they probably should be doing something different and they don't do it. It's just the fear. You have nothing to fear. My whole thing is don't ever worry about failing. Failing is steps to success. I'll say that over and over again. The more you fail, the closer you get to your goals. So don't ever be afraid of failing. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys, and do not be afraid to challenge yourself. You should start getting yourself in a position where you are looking to be uncomfortable. And that's one of the keys too, guys. Being uncomfortable. Feel like this is a great line. You know, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that will kind of alleviate a lot of the fear. And once you start facing your fears, you'll realize, like, wow, why was I scared to do this? Most of us just get captivated with being afraid to fail. Do not be afraid. Let me tell you, let all the Keith Childs tell you right here today, don't be afraid to fail, guys. If you're afraid to fail, you'll never win. So stay on course. Don't be fearful. And guys, that's my 3 points of purpose. So I just wanted to just definitely let you all know, guys, take that with you, and hopefully someone out there who's on that fence, who's going through that, and will know that, hey, if Keith can do it, you know, I can do it. I'm just a regular person like most people, like most of you all out there, guys. Nothing super. I go out here, I try it, I throw stuff on the wall, and I'm not afraid. But the key is I'm not afraid to fail. Don't let fear consume you. Do not let fear consume you in nothing that you do. All right? Yeah. Okay. 3 Points of Purpose, guys, was brought to you by Easy Prey the Trilogy, a novel series by yours truly, Keith Childs, guys. Please support it. It's coming out. It's being dropping this spring. For more information, follow me, guys, on social media at Author Keith Childs. Please understand, I need your support on that, okay? Coming up, guys, you don't want to miss Lit in the Lab and in a hot seat with my special guest, Kesha Lee Dawson, guys. But right now, it's time for my girl with the latest entertainment news from LA with 60 Seconds of Hollywood, my girl Jeannie Jones.
60 Seconds of Hollywood.
With Jeannie Jones.
Thanks to you, the Black Panther movie made worldwide history, bringing in over $400 million to the box office in the first week. And props to 31-year-old director Ryan Coogler, who had a winning film track record already. He had a $900,000 budget for the movie Fruitvale that turned around and made $16 million. Then he had $40 million, the budget for
60 Seconds of Hollywood.
With Jeannie Jones.
Thanks to you, the Black Panther movie made worldwide history, bringing in over $400 million to the box office in the first week. And props to 31-year-old director Ryan Coogler, who had a winning film track record already. He had a $900,000 budget for the movie Fruitvale that turned around and made $16 million. Then he had $40 million, the budget for Creed, and that made $173 million. Marvel gave him $200 million for Black Panther, and he doubled that in the first week. Keep Wendy Williams in your prayers. Her doctor has ordered her to immediately take 3 weeks or more off from doing her TV talk show or anything else after being diagnosed with Graves' disease, a condition that produces too much thyroid hormone, causing inflamed muscles, dizziness, and other symptoms. So if you look at Wendy and it looks like her eyes are about to pop out of her socket, yeah, that has a lot to do with Graves' disease. And I love it when people put their money where their mouth is, like Oprah, George and wife Jamal Clooney. Steven Spielberg just gave millions to the students for their March for Our Lives gun control movement. Oh, trust and believe, they're headed to Washington, D.C. soon. That's 60 Seconds of Hollywood. I'm Jeannie Jones. Meow.
More in the Lab with author Keith Childs coming up. Easy Prey, the trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transform the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey, the trilogy, by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. When businesses don't market, they fail. Increase your company's brand awareness and grow your business today. Call Market Caddy at 202-871-7770. That's 202-871-7770. H2 Design Build is a reliable contemporary design company that approaches each project with sustainable building practices and innovative design concepts. With over 9 years of experience in public contracts, we have the expertise for both large and small renovations and new construction. H2 Design Build meets clients' needs with creativity and know-how while incorporating fanatical attention to detail and preserving quality and cost. Call H2 Design Build at 202-290-3002. That's 202-290-3002. Or visit us on the web at designbuild.co. H2 Design Build, building a better city for everyone.
Easy Prey the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow him on social media at author Keith Childs.
Call author Keith Childs in the lab at 301-429-9247. That's 301-429-9247. Get on our lines now.
Lit in the Lab is brought to you by Easy Prey, the highly anticipated trilogy brought by yours truly, author Keith Childs. Guys, please follow me on social media at author Keith Childs. Lit in the Lab, guys, is the time of the show. One of my biggest times I really love, guys. We discuss lit topics of business, news, politics, and what's going on in the community and around the world. So, guys, let's get lit in the lab. Today, I got a special guest on Lit in the Lab and in the hot seat, but my girl Kesha Lee Dawson will be joining us, guys, and we're going to have a little chat about some stuff, some current stuff going on, and then she's going to sit here and follow up, and we're going to be in the hot seat going over a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So let me welcome in my guest, sister, friend, Kesha Lee Dawson. What's going on, Kesha Lee?
Hey.
Hey.
Happy to be here.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for doing it. Well, hey, Kesha, first, I guess, so the people know who you are. I know who you are. Maybe you want to introduce yourself before we jump right into some questions. Tell the people who you are.
Sure. I am Miss Kesha Lee Dawson, and I am an executive director heading from a company called Stream Energy based out of Dallas, Texas. Guys, I'm excited to be here with Keith because, I call him my partner. We barely get a chance to talk, but when we talk, we have so much fun, and we also do a lot of business with each other. So, Keith, I just want to say thank you for having me on today.
You're most welcome.
All
Absolutely. Well, Kesha, we're just going to chat up a little bit today because there's so much I want to talk to you about, so many questions I want to ask you, but so the people can understand. Let's just jump right into it. And what I wanted, this first thing I wanted to just talk about, tell the people how we met.
Okay.
And for our business, so they can understand how this network marketing. And let me tell you guys, I call her guru. She kills this game. She absolutely kills this game. She over here shy, but I'm gonna tell you, she kills. It's an animal here. So tell them about Stream Energy and tell them how we met first of all before we get into
that's a fun, amazing story because I like to tell the story because it maybe can help some people. So about 4 years ago, I had been doing network marketing for about 6 years now, about 4 years ago, and I was actually sitting at my 9-to-5 job, and I was actually on Facebook, and I happened to come across Keith's profile, and I said, you know what, I think he would be absolutely amazing to do the business with me. This would be a good, something to present to him. And I didn't call him. I was actually scared, and that's a lesson. I tell people I had a chicken list, and he was actually on my chicken list. So probably a couple days afterwards, again, I'm sitting there on Facebook again, and a post pop up, and I said, you know what do I have to lose? I hit Keith up, hit him on his Facebook, and a message sent him, hey, how are you, And I started talking to him about Stream, and believe it or not, he was actually receptive to hearing actually about the business. It was one of my best business moves that I've ever made. This guy came in and he actually killed the business, bringing about 700 associates right in, to do the company and the business with him. He brought in 700 business partners. So, guys, I share that with people. Anybody who's in network marketing, who's thinking about network marketing, rip your chicken list up and go after it right away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, guys, this is happening. I mean, it's so much that I'm. First of all, let me just say, Kesha Lee Dawson, guys, I always brag about her. She's one of my favorite people in this business. But just understand that not only is she sitting here talking about Stream, and we're going to talk about it a little more, but she's a mom, she's a wife, a mom, and she holds a full-time job now. So for those of you out there who look at this business opportunity or want to thinking about doing something else because you know, as I just spoke about earlier, knowing your worth, you may work at a job and feel like, hey, I need to make a little extra cash or do something on the side to make them ends meet. That's what we're going to dive into a little later, just the guts of how Stream operates and how it works all together. But I like to say, Kesha Lee, your full-time job. Tell me, what do you do full-time outside of Stream?
I actually do. I'm a full-time job. I work for a huge nonprofit. I do a 9 to 5. And believe it or not, when I tell people that, they can't believe it because they think I do Stream all the time. But I actually turn Stream into a part of my lifestyle. And doing that, guys, I tell people all the time, I've been looking for part-time work. You don't have to go out here and get a job. You can actually work for yourself, guys, and make as much money as you want to make, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. And guys, it's just so many opportunities. But I think so many people are scared of that. They're scared to become their own boss, scared to learn how to work. But it's actually out of habit. And once you learn that and change your mindset on doing something that you want to do, and I mean, I make fun of what I do. I have a good time. I meet a lot of people. I interact with a lot of people. But most of all, I help a lot of people.
Yes, you do.
And that's the key to all of it. Helping people, coming out of your comfort zone, doing what you want to do. And again, guys, help as many people as that want to get help. So when I figured that out, and this guy actually helped me find my voice. When I met Keith probably 4 years ago, I wouldn't even get up and speak in front of a room. And we were sitting at a meeting one night, and he pushed me in my back and he said, listen, you need to get up. You have a voice, and you have a powerful voice, and you need to use it. And I got up and I looked at Keith and I said, you know what? I remember that night clear as day. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I got up and I found my voice. And I never sat down. I mean, so I thank you for helping me discover that voice, because you saw something in me 4 years ago.
Absolutely.
That I didn't even, think that I had it in there. But guys, when you're hungry, you find a part of yourself that you don't even know you have in you. And I was hungry 4 years ago. And I mean, he was just one of the parts. They say people come in your life at a season and for a reason. He came in at that season right when I needed him. So I thank you for that.
Absolutely welcome. And guys, on the other side of the break, we're gonna dive into the meats and the guts. I know y'all want to hear about this Stream, and I'm excited to tell y'all about the Stream opportunity and that executive director, Ms. Kesha Lee, explain how the money works. And she's a big baller. I know she don't want me to say that, but she's a big baller in this game, guys. And so, but those are the things, like Kesha just spoke on. When I saw Kesha, when I came into the business, it was at a perfect time of my life, because what I was going through, and I saw the opportunity. And it made so much sense to me. It was a no-brainer for me. I don't know if any of you all out there either did it or you are probably part of network marketing yourself, but Stream was perfect for what I needed and what I love to do in my life during that time. So when I saw the opportunity and I saw Kesha, and I was like, oh, I think you're a senior director, right? At that point.
Director at that point.
Which I am now. I'm a senior director in the business now. We'll talk more about that on the other side of the break. But Kesha was senior director, and I came in, and I was in another multi-level marketing company that I left, and I saw Kesha, and she was just, so quiet and shy. And I was like, oh, you're a leader. You're a senior director, and you got these people looking up to you, so get out. And then I ain't do too much. I just say, encourage her, hey, Kesha, you get up and you talk to these people, and let me tell you, when she got up and started talking, executive director and soon to be the president of director, I'm sure, sooner or later. So she hasn't stopped. She helped many people, myself, tons of people in this business, guys. And Keisha, you're doing a wonderful job. I want to tell you, I'm super proud of you. I'm glad that you come on my show and talk about it and share your experience, because you never know who's listening. You never know who you can help, who you can inspire just by the mere fact of seeing you. Because somebody out there is a mom, a wife, and have kids and feel like they don't have time. She's here to tell you that it's not true.
Absolutely not. That's a myth. We're going to blow that myth out the box tonight. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, how to get organized, how to take your time back, how to restructure your life. I mean, it just changed my life. So, I mean, I have fun sharing that opportunity, showing people that, let's blow that myth out the water tonight.
Absolutely.
All right?
We're going to do that. We're about to go to break, guys. So, as soon as we come back on the other end of the break, soon we come back on the other end of the break, guys, we'll be ready to rock in 2 minutes. So,
we'll be right back with more In the Lab with author Keith Childs.
Okay.
Need a fast approval? The mortgage experts at Approval Express can approve you today. Go to ApproveMeSteve.com or call 844-267-8383. That's 844-267-8383. Easy Prey, the trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Witness Mallory Bell's transformation to Mallory Kilpatrick, a beautiful and powerful businesswoman whose perfect world is turned upside down by tragedy. What fuels her hunger for success sparks her ravenous appetite for revenge and sends Mallory on a hunt for easy prey. Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey, the trilogy, by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. From small renovations to new construction, call H2 Design Build at 202-290-3002 or visit us on the web at h2designbuild.co. H2 Design Build, building a better city for everyone. Easy Prey, the trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transform the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey, the trilogy, by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. Call author Keith Childs in the lab at 301-429-9247. That's 301-429-9247. Get on our lines now.
We're back, guys. Yep, okay. We're back with more in the hot seat with my guest, Kesha Lee Dawson, guys. All right, from the wonderful stream opportunity. Hey, we're here, guys, so we about to jump into this. I'm excited to have my partner, call her my partner, guys. Let me just go now. We're in the hot seat, and I wanted we're going to dive into the whole stream opportunity for those of you who have never heard about stream, and for those of you who may be thinking about getting into another business. This is a business segment today. So what I want to talk to Kesha about, to let them know, Kesha just truly understand first, is the stream opportunity. And I know we talked a little bit in the other segment, but one of the things I want people to know, guys, with this opportunity, I'm going to let Kesha Lee, Executive Director, I would like to say her title, Kesha Lee Dawson, to speak about this business is not a hard business to do.
Nope.
Explain to them how simple this business is.
It's an actual lifestyle, guys. It's something that we do and we pay for every single day. It's energy. And I mean, even when I came in 6 years ago, a guy chased me down to tell me about this business, and I ran from him for about 3 months. But after that, I said, you know what, let me go take a look at this. And it was one of the best moves I ever made. We're talking about energy. We're talking about deregulation, capitalizing off energy. It's $1 trillion business. It's something we cannot live without. It's essential. So, I mean, it's something that you're going to have a recession-proof business for life, you know. How many people out here pay an electric bill? Everybody. A gas bill. Everybody. So it was a no-brainer, you know, me coming in figuring out that, you know, you mean to tell me that I can get paid off something that people use every single day? That's never going to be, it's not going to go out of style, it's not going to be a lotion or a potion or a product or anything. It was actual energy. So guys, when I figured out exactly what I had my hand on, again, like I said, it was a blessing because I took that opportunity and I decided that, you know, hey, I know many people seen the opportunity, but the difference, I tell you, is not how many people seen it, is what you're going to do with it. You have a choice. You know, you can build this opportunity and you can do it from anywhere in the world. I mean, you didn't have to have a degree to do it. You mean, you just do it and you run with it. And that's exactly what I did with it. I'm no different from anybody else. I get up every morning and go to a 9 to 5, but the only difference with me is, guys, I'm working my business on my drive to work, on my way home from work, simply just actually helping people. So, I mean, it was a no-brainer. And, I mean, even when Keith came in, we talked about, you know, how he came into the business. Keith's a marketing guru. Everybody knows that. I knew that about him. He brought fire to the business. You know, everybody wanted to really figure out exactly what we was doing. And we had a lot of fun doing it and along the way. But he actually taught me a lot of things about marketing, branding who you are, doing it, and, you know, making it a lifestyle. Not so much as I have to think about this and I'm going to have to brainstorm anything. I didn't have to do any of that. I actually came in and I made it a part of my lifestyle. And for that reason, I never stopped, because I talk about it if I'm in the grocery store line. I mean, I could be anywhere and you're going to get a conversation about my company. And that's literally what we do. And when I tell people that, they're saying, that's it. Be who you are, you know. Take this and you're just actually showing people an opportunity. Once you place that in their hand, they can go and do whatever they want to do with it, you know. And that's exactly what Keith did. He came in 3 months, he was a senior director.
There you go.
Which I hadn't seen that in a long time. I mean, I have seen a couple people do it, but he took the opportunity and he ran for it because, again, we were hungry. We're still hungry, you know. Even though, you know, he has, this is just a part of what he do. He's still streaming. You can't let this go.
Well, let me just say, on that streaming piece, guys, like you say, I'm still streaming. The wonderful piece about this opportunity is it fits in your lifestyle. Kesha Lee, Executive Director Kesha Lee, guys, I always like to say, one thing I love about her is she's consistent. It's a key in any business you do. Consistent and being persistent and staying consistent breeds success. And she is living proof of that. I got in this business, and I can say, you know, I don't want to say it because I want to encourage someone to do that, but life happens, and I started doing other stuff. But I got to tell a story because it was so beautiful to me, and it's so true. I did this business, right? Did it for, like she said, came in and ran, as they call it, what they call it, on fire?
On fire.
Ignorance on fire, or whatever.
Yep.
I was just running, but it was so exciting because, one, let me see, it's electricity. Who pays electricity? Everybody. It wasn't a product. It wasn't nothing against any of the businesses out there. But for me at the time, it fit me. It fit my personality and my lifestyle. But it was electric, and I say, okay. So you mean to tell me, Keisha? I asked Keisha. I said, Keisha, you mean to tell me I can make money for helping people save money for free? And you was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I didn't think it was real. I'm gonna be honest with you. When she told me, I was like, there's no way, because the first thing came to me. I know a lot of people. And everybody I know, them to pay electricity.
That's right.
So all I have to do is talk to them and is let them know, because it's about education. So one thing I love about this is really not a business in the sense where we're not selling anything. We're just educating. We're just opening your eyes to say, hey, you pay a bill every month. Let us show you how you can take that same bill and pay it for a cheaper price. Put money back in your pocket. Just that simple. No strings attached, nothing. So once I learned that, once I watched and studied under Keisha and went to the meetings and learned it, it just became like, oh my God, I was crazy with it. So guys, my story I was saying was, then my life, you know, I'm doing a lot of stuff. If you know me, like Keisha, you know, I just do a lot of stuff. So I literally probably didn't do stream about a year. What is it? About a year and a half. Didn't stream at all. And I'm not telling you to do that if you're in stream or you think about it, but just something came with my life. But here's what's really cool. I went to buy a car about a year and a half later. Totally forgot about stream. I opened a bank account for stream because you get paid for this, and we'll talk about the money in a second. But I went to buy a car a year and a half later totally forgot about it. They told me what my car note would be and all my income, and then something hit me. Hey, let me check that stream account. I ain't thinking nothing about it. Come to find out, guys, the money that was in that account, the money that was coming to me every month, was paying my car note, was enough to afford my car note. So, and this for a business that I didn't do for a whole year. That hit me. I called Keisha back, and they were doing a big promotion at the time, right? She was like, "Boy, you better get your butt back in here." So, this business, guys, I can't tell you enough. I mean, I talk about a lot of businesses and a lot of stuff, but this is the real deal.
And you know, I gotta come back and talk to you about that, because like I always say, you taught me how to market, but I taught you how to leverage.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
And that's the key, what he said. He stepped away, but he leveraged off what I taught him 2 years before that.
Yep.
So, you know, we come in and we piggyback off each other when he's put in a predicament to say, hey, I can leverage this and I can go away from it and it's still here for me. So that's what you do. You connect with people, and all of us bring something different to the table with all of our mindsets, because you got to realize we all come from different backgrounds.
Yes, we do.
Different opportunities. So, you know, that's the thing that made our team so strong, is we all had different ideas coming from everywhere. So, you know, I like the fact that you said, you know, you stepped away for almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
And, you know, I called him up. I said, hey, what you doing? You still getting checks?
Yep, still getting checks.
Yeah.
Let's say that again. Still getting checks.
Hello?
Where can you go to a job, leave for a year and a half, and still get checks? I don't care if it's $1, but you're still getting paid for something you ain't done in a year, guys. So when you understand that power, and I'm sorry to cut you off, Keisha, but it was so exciting in that moment.
Yeah.
But when you understand how powerful that is, Stream is a great company.
It's a movement.
It's a movement.
And we taught each other that. It's a movement.
It's a
Now, whether
movement.
you get down with it or you don't, but it's going to keep on
It's
moving,
gonna
with or without you.
With or without you.
That's right, because it's a movement.
Right. And I just have a saying in it, you know, I'll see you from the top, I'll meet you at the top, or see you from the top.
That's right.
Either way, guys, this stream business is doing well. So let me just talk about some of the perks, because I know some of the people sitting back like, yeah, let me understand. Let me say, and I'm going to talk about it, because I know Keisha don't want to talk about it herself. But, guys, this business pays you tremendously. That's one of the biggest things. A lot of people, it's about the bottom line. This business for me is about the money, but it's more so about how many people we help, because you really makes a difference. I'll tell a story in a minute about just the whole helping piece, but just the perks in it. Keisha, tell them some of the trips you've been on, some of the perks that this company offered you.
Guys, out of 6 years, you know, like I tell everybody, Stream actually changed my life. I came in at a time in my life where I needed another opportunity to gain income, and I had no idea about network marketing, period. I had never done network marketing. It was my first gig, and, you know, I hear people say all the time, I hear about these things all the time. You haven't heard about Stream. I'm here to tell you that it's a complete different company, you know, and I got in it, and I didn't have a belief until actually probably that 6 months in, and I started seeing my money, and I couldn't believe it. And, you know, as time went on, and something that I did part-time started catching up with my 9-to-5 income, and I was like, whoa, you know, this is huge.
Yeah.
You know, so I get in and I tell people all the time, you can make whatever you want to make. You know, it's not, we don't have a pay scale. You make whatever you do, whatever you put into the business is what you're going to be paid from it. And that's the key. I tell people all the time, how much do you need every month in your household to help you, you know, surpass? So what do you want to do? The sky is no limit. So you come in, you have your ideas. There's no right or wrong way. We just straight duplicate. And, you know, as I've moved on, I've grew in my business and my mindset. I look for runners. People want to run. I don't do excuses. You know, every day I have the same commitment that the average person have. I have a family. I have a husband. I have a job. I have everything else. But my commitment was to myself. I couldn't let myself down. And, you know, you get a high off helping people. And, you know, that's one of the things that I breeded myself on, is getting in and seeing somebody else smile. You know, you can't be all about you. Who can you help? You know, who can you transform? You got to have some kind of purpose, not only with your business. It should just be a part of your life. You know, so do that and help a lot of people. And then the perks are amazing. Vacations. Oh my God, we've been everywhere. I don't even.
Where you been? Just talk about it. I want to hear that. Let people take people to the islands with you. Where tell me.
Well, I talk about last year.
Okay.
One of my it was a dream trip. I mean, I wanted to go to Hawaii, and you know, I had no idea. The company said, "Hey, we're gonna take y'all to Hawaii for free." Wow. $10,000 trip. You know, that somebody else is paying for.
Excuse me. For free.
Yeah.
So they took you and a guest.
For free.
For free to Hawaii. For how many days?
7.
7 days.
7 whole days. You talk about luxury cars. You know, they gave away 107 new Mercedes Benzes this year.
Okay, stop the press. Stop the
Yeah.
press. Stop the press. Stop the press. Let me talk about
Absolutely.
that. Did you just say they gave away 100 and what?
7 Mercedes Benzes this year.
107 Mercedes Benzes this company gave away.
Yeah, gave it away.
So is it like one of those companies? I'm gonna put you on the spot, and I'm part of this company, but I'm not at that level. But was that one of those things where, hey, it's your car, but you got to qualify for it, or hey, you got to pay for it, or is it
Don't
really?
put me on a high speed about
Is
my
that-
company because we energy, baby. You can't compare us to anything
So
else.
to let
We're
them
hot.
know, you actually have the car. They
We're
give you-
hot. I had my car now for 3 years. You know, so I mean, it pays. It pays to play, and you know, you play. Whatever you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it.
that's-
You know,
that
plain and
is the
simple.
best thing.
And the only advice that I can give people is don't quit. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm,
here talking to Keith, and you know, we're doing his radio show right now, but he's still in the game.
I am.
Absolutely. You
I
know, he's still out. We're pounding the pavement. We're building teams. We're getting customers. You know, we're helping people, you know. And he has a lot of things going on, but you still have the time to go out and say,
Yeah.
hey, I can help you with an
absolutely.
essential service that you've been paying all your life.
All your life.
It's a no-brainer.
And you're paying it, guys. It's just, I mean, it's as simple as it sounds. It's amazing though how many people don't get it, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing. The biggest, if there's any objections to our business, is people understanding that, hey guys, because I think for some people it may sound too good to be true.
Yeah.
But and I'm one of those, you know, you get those people that's real anal, and which is okay. You know, we here to break it down for you, but this company allows you and affords you to save money on your electric. They also allow you to work hard. And if you go out here and help 15 people, you can eradicate your electric bill. That's another big savings. I mean, they got perks on top of perks. A car program, you can get Mercedes-Benz for you, a top runner. You can get you a Mercedes-Benz. You go on nice trips for you and your family. Everything paid for. You ain't got to pay for nothing on the trips.
Yeah.
Everything.
But outside of all of that, what I like the most is I'm helping
And you
people.
helping people.
I'm meeting new people every
right.
day. Somebody needs me. So I wake up every morning with a purpose saying, can I help somebody save some money, or can I help somebody make some money?
Exactly.
Or I can help you do both. You know, but I know every day that I'm transforming somebody's life. May it be a $500 extra bonus that comes into their house every month. We help somebody. We show somebody something. So the opportunity definitely becomes more than what are your perks.
Right.
My high is actually seeing somebody else saying, hey, thank you. Because of you, I was able to help my child get braces. Because of this company, I was able to do so many things, and the stories and the success stories go on and on and on and on, that you can't sleep at night because you're ready to get up in the morning and help somebody else.
Exactly.
And all we do, we pass, we go. We just help, and we just show. So we need to do it.
And the help piece, and let me just give a story. And when I got in this business, one of the stories out of many, I've talked to a lot of people, and I 100% agree with Kesha, is I love helping people. That's my thing. And that's probably why we connect well together, because we both have that drive. But when I went out and I did one of my meetings, and I was on my little roll, and I went to a senior home, and it's a true story. Went to a senior home, and I set up my little presentation. I went out there, and I found a senior home, Kesha, that the seniors had to pay their own electric.
Right.
So I talked to the manager, and they said, sure, you can come on and speak to our seniors. So, you know, a couple of them came down that Saturday morning, had a little donut stuff set up. But it was one lady, it was actually a funny story, because this one lady, a little old lady, was heckling me. You know, everything I was saying, she was like, that ain't gonna work. You know, just one of those people, right? So I'm fighting through that. But it was a lady sitting in front of me, a table full of women sitting in front of me. And the one lady said to me, here's my bill, sir. Here's my bill. I don't have any family. Every penny I make is allocated to all my bills. So what hit me in that moment, $1, if she says she's off by $1, she may not even eat. So I was like, wow. Then I thought about it. 4 quarters? I be having that change in my purse, stuff we don't think about. So I said, ma'am, let me see your bill. She had BG&E, brought her bill in. I've learned, you taught me how to read the bill and look at the kilowatt usage and all that.
Absolutely.
I saw the kilowatt usage for BG&E was astronomically higher than what Stream was, and I smiled. She's like, what are you smiling about? I said, look, ma'am, trust me, give me your bill. I put it in the system, came back in about 30 days. It could take about 30 days to, matriculate and get in. And when I went back over the probably a little month and a half, she was like, sir, you put $48 back in my household. Now, let me tell you something. $48 may not mean nothing to a whole lot of you all, but can you imagine someone who don't have, every penny is accounted for, and now they're getting 30, 40, 20, whatever the number is, going back to them each month, guys. That's the joy in this business. That's the joy when you can help someone save money, because unless you've been in a situation where you never fail, or you don't have any money, a dollar makes a world of a difference. So when I saw the joy on her face and I saw that's always tied me to the business. Like, I love this business.
It's a commodity. I mean, like I say, it's going to come every single month. That's something that they can't get out of. I mean, I don't have a choice, like, can I buy a potion or a lotion or whatever you want to be? We can't stop that from coming. But like Keith said, if you can come out and you can help somebody put $5 back in their household, everybody's situation is different. Exactly. It's unique. You know, you learn and you just continue to just build those relationships. You know, for me, being able to go to my family and my friends and I'm saying, hey, listen, I'm not asking you for anything. I'm actually asking you to actually support me and help me and do me a favor. Or pretty much, let me help you. So we're helping each other. It's a win-win situation. And that's what made me fall in love with exactly what I do. I took it as a passion, and I do every day. I put it in my heart to get up every morning and help somebody.
And help somebody, Lord. And the great thing about it, you know, like she was saying, that another great thing I like so many about the company, but one of the things I like that this is not a cold, you don't really go do cold calls. You're not allowed to go door to door, go to strangers. So I know some of you all may have had people knock on your door and say, hey, go get me your electric bill. I'll come in and I'll buy it. We're not allowed to do that.
We build relationships.
We do what's called relationship
Absolutely.
marketing. We only go to people that we know, we know, love, and trust, that know us. So that's another advantage, because these people that you already know you, people that know you. So if someone you go to, they'll look at you different and hear you different if they're a friend, family member, or loved one, opposed to you going to someone's house cold and just saying, let me show you how this business make money, or let me show you how I can save you money. Because, and that's one thing too, Keisha, we'll talk about on the other side of the commercial coming up, is people that's been burnt by other companies trying to dispill, you know, because that's
we're gonna break that down. We want to know how we're different, you know, how we're getting up. Let's definitely dodge into that. Let's get into that, and it's time to educate some people.
Absolutely. And so on the other side of the break, guys, we'll definitely we'll come back and talk about more with Stream, more. Okay, we'll talk about more with Stream, guys, more of how we do it, and more how money is made, and we'll talk about all that on the other end of the break in a few seconds. But just guys, just so stay tuned, stay seated, don't go nowhere. With Kesha Lee Dawson, we'll be right back in a few seconds.
More in the Lab with author Keith Childs coming up. Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transformed the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. From small renovations to new construction, call H2 Design Build at 202-290-3002 or visit us on the web at h2designbuild.co. H2 Design Build, building a better city for everyone. Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transformed the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey, the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. Call author Keith Childs in the lab at 301-429-9247. That's 301-429-9247. Get on our lines now.
All right, we're back, guys, with more in the hot seat. We're back with more in the hot seat with Kesha, my guest, Kesha Lee Dawson, and the stream, the wonderful stream opportunity. And don't forget, guys, you can watch and share this show and every show on YouTube at author Keith Childs. Okay, please. So be back, Kesha. Let's dive back into this because the show is just moving so it's almost over now. I can't believe it went so fast. But let's talk about pick up where we left off at. Let us know. People out there know the do's and don'ts between like a stream and what we can do in other.
So what we do, like I say, guys, we build relationships. We're an actual energy company based out of Dallas, Texas. We're not a broker, and that's the difference. I tell people all the time, we're not brokers. We're an actual energy company, and that's what keeps us in the forefront of a lot of what we do. So you're able to indulge in a person who's going to help you. You got my telephone number. You can pick up the phone. You can email me. You can call me anytime. I'm always going to protect your account. So, that's where we differ at. A lot of people understand that. I have a relationship with you. I'm not going to burn my mom. I'm not going to burn my father. We're not going to do that. We build our business on relationships. Word of mouth. Okay. I'm giving you a referral. Hey, we all blew up the new movie this weekend. Everybody went to go see what? The Black Panther.
The Black Panther, right.
And that was a referral, So why not refer your friends and family to something that you've been saving money on?
Just that simple.
So it's just that simple, word of mouth, just staying consistent and having belief in what you do.
Okay. So it's basically just simple as, hey, I'm saving money over here, guys. Look what I have. It's not forced. We don't go out here shoving nothing. We're not telling you that what's not true. It is basically, I'm saving money, and if you want to save some money, let me show you how. Just that simple.
Yep.
Just that simple.
We're here to just help a lot of people, and I love it because I'm actually showing people how to make money. That's a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have something. The best thing you can do for anybody is give them an opportunity to make some money, not give it to them. I have something else for you. I can give you opportunity. That way you can do what you want to do with it. So grow yourself. Learn that. Once I learned that there's so many other opportunities out here that from having a 9-to-5. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I love having my 9-to-5 because it's what I like doing. But again, I have another branch and another opportunity and another income that I can go to. I just don't always lean on that. I think about the people right now who just went through the government shutdown. Think about that, guys. Always have a plan B. Actually have a plan A, B, C, and D.
Say it again.
You always got to have different outlets of income. Don't depend on just one source because anything can happen. We've seen that happen over and over and over again. You can when you came into the business. I tell that story all the time. Had I would have talked to Keith probably a month before that, he wouldn't have listened to me. But I hit him, and like I say, people come in your life for a reason.
Yeah.
And at a certain time, and I just happened to just hit him at that time, and we connected. And we make a lot of money together, and we have a lot of fun. But again, our most valuable thing is we just show other people exactly what we do, and we help them do the same thing.
And let me just tell you what Kesha was talking about, guys, is the situation. I always share the story, so, but I used to work with the government, DC government, and I had a job and made a nice piece of money, 6 figures. It was a nice piece of money in my household. But the reason I tell this story, I share this story because it rings volumes with a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Going to work on a Friday morning at 9 o'clock. At 9:30, I was out of a job. Unbeknownst to me. I'm blindsided. I didn't know anything about it. Go to work and $100,000 taken out of my household. Now, why do I tell that story? Because one, I didn't have a plan B, C, or nothing. I just free fell. And it was a learning experience because that's what God needed me to be in that moment. And I truly grasped that. But I know the person I am, and I know how I am. When I had a job making $100,000, I got lazy.
That's right.
I didn't want to do anything, and like you said, had you spoke to me earlier, I probably would have had my arms crossed in that posture of, nah, I'm good.
That's right.
You know, I always say that. That's
right.
that slogan that we use for some reason. I'm good. That makes no sense to me.
Yep.
Because what happens is we get a job and we fall into this false sense of security, thinking that we're good because we know the supervisor. We've been there for a long time. Kesha can tell you as well as I. It's tons of people that work in multi-level marketing and with companies like us that been let go after 20 years,
Absolutely.
30 years on the job, 15 years on the job. Guys, I went to work on a Friday at 9 o'clock, and at 9:30, I was less $100,000 in my household, and it took me a good minute, a long time before I even found another job. So when Kesha reached out to me, God had her reach out to me, it was in that moment.
Yep.
So he had me quiet and ready to hear, and it was the best decision I made. It put me back on climbing to my climb today. So,
and we just tell that how we intervene, like I felt like he was a part of my chicken list that I didn't want to reach out to him, but in that moment something said, hey, hit him up. I didn't know what my reason was, but it was an intervention saying, hey, somebody out there needs you. So we tell that story, guys, but you never know anybody's situation. Don't prejudge, talk to everybody, anybody. It may be somebody you talked to 3 years ago or 2 years ago and they weren't ready, but go back. Everybody's situation changes. But our opportunity remains the same. We have something to offer, so use your voice, get out there. It may not be something that you want to do, but you know somebody who can use that opportunity.
Yeah.
So we breed on that because these are our true stories. Even at the time when it came in my life, I needed a second income. And it made me go hard in the business because it was like, hey, you mean to tell me I can do this and I can do that and I can make that kind of money? I was just ready to just rock and roll. I felt like I could take on the world. But I prayed that night, guys, and I asked for opportunity. And I just said, hey, I need a blessing. I had no idea that he would lay something in my lap, another company, and I could just do what I want to do with it. And I ran with it. He said, the sky's the limit. You do what you want to do with it. So, guys, change that mindset. Think about everybody. Somebody can use you exactly what you have. It may not even be you. Again, it's called connecting. Open your mouth, learn your purpose. It's not about you. Wake up and think about other people.
Absolutely. And if you get to that point, and you get to a point in your life, guys, when you don't be afraid, and that's the key. The fear, as I spoke about earlier, it keeps us captivated as prisoners. When you break out of that shell and you start doing stuff, as Kesha spoke about earlier, when you start getting comfortable with doing stuff, with being uncomfortable, that's when you see a life change. And this was a life-changing experience, as Kesha spoke about, guys. It's definitely a life-changing experience for myself and probably tons of others who can speak to this when you find something, guys, because we'll look at now and say, hey, a couple dollars here or there ain't going to be a difference, but it's a world of a difference when you don't have anything. Or when you just need that whole, as we used to say, that little extra money change your zip code.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
It does. So let me, we can close out tonight. I just want to tell people, if your everyday life is just be like, hey, I wake up 9 o'clock, I go to work, I'm driving back home. That's my life. That's not your purpose. That's you're not living. So think about that. Do something, and we're not saying it has to be a company extreme, or do something. Right. Do something. Find your purpose, and whatever you're doing, make it your purpose, because you have to figure out exactly why you're here. And when you do that, I guarantee your life change, your finances change, everything changes about you. And I had to learn that. And guys, I'm living proof. I'm walking it. Stay organized, get connected, pray, and just stay humbled. Stay humbled.
And guys, I can't say it no better than that. It's been an absolute joy having my girl Kesha Lee on the show. Please, Kesha, come back. As you grow, to keep people know, because I know people want to understand how this works and what's going on with this business.
And let me throw my website out there.
Please.
Guys, anybody want to check out our company, it's www.keshalee.mystream.com. www.keshalee, KESHALEE.mystream.com. All right?
Okay. And guys, thank you for joining me in the lab with Arthur Keith Childs and my super duper hot guest, Kesha Lee Dawson, on a wonderful stream opportunity that we're a part of. Kesha, thank you again for doing that. Because I'll be on next week, will be a wonderful show. I'll be showing my one-on-one interview next week. Don't miss that, guys. Mitch Cradle did a wonderful job. Please tune in to that. My Lit in the Lab, my 3 Points of Purpose, and my girl Jeannie Jones from LA. So please, guys, stay tuned, and always remember, you can catch all of my shows on Arthur Keith Childs on YouTube channel. You'll see them there every week. My shows will air there. And just guys, every Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. And remember, as I grow, we grow.
All right.
Have a good day.
Woo.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.